En route to Lima, baby. Alright, we got picked up at 6:30 from our hotel, had a quick drive to the bus station, and now we are about to get on a bus and go for 10 hours to our destination. So it's gonna be a long day of traveling. Good morning. We're heading out on day one. We're going to a place called Laguna, which is one of their most famous glacial lakes here in Peru. It's massive, insane blue color, and we have had this on our list for years since we first saw it on Instagram like 7 years ago. We're excited to come.
We got to Huaraz last night. We're at day 2. Today's our acclimating day. We're going to Laguna. We're going to drive up to around 13,000 feet, hike up to the lake, which is just under 14,000 feet. Right now we are getting snacks and supplies for the day so we can have some food. Before we start our HUAYHUASH trek, our first adventure was heading to Laguna for a day to acclimate to the high altitude we would be spending the next week at. To get here, it was a 3-hour drive from Huaraz, but the drive was beautiful and you get to drive past Peru's tallest mountain, Huascarán, which stands tall at 22,205 feet above sea level. Laguna itself is at an elevation of 4,200 meters or 13,800 feet above sea level, and you can drive right to the lakeshore. It makes for the perfect active rest day at high altitude. And to get some elevation gain, we hiked the Laguna Overlook Trail, which is a mile round trip with 550 feet of elevation gain. So we were able to get above 14,000 feet for the day. Afterwards, we rented a canoe and explored this beautiful aqua blue lake before heading back to Huaraz to pack for our trek. I think as long as we make it to the sun, it's like 200 feet. We're going, baby! Probably can't hear anything over that horrible noise.
Going nowhere.
These days are like maximum 6 miles.
It's kind of nice that the first 2 days are a bit shorter. We can work up to it.
Definitely.
The altitude, yeah. We have so much crap, so much more than we thought. So we're just trying to make it all work, see how it's all gonna fit. We have 8 days worth of stuff. This is the longest that Brianna and I will have been off grid ever before. Longest backpacking trip for sure. So we have a lot of supplies, a lot of camera stuff, a lot of batteries, a lot of chargers. The night has gotten late. Today we did an acclimating day hike to Laguna, which was almost 4 hours each way. So it was like 8 hours of driving today after 11 hours in the bus yesterday. But the lake was worth it. It was beautiful. Now we are scrambling to get ready and we'll be lucky if we get 5 hours of sleep. It is 4:30 in the morning. We're leaving in like 20 minutes to do our 3-hour drive.
Yeah! Can't freaking wait.
Bolsa de dormir también a sacar la flaca, ya ves.
Sí, porque hace frío, pe.
My booties. A down coat for my feet.
As always, that typically means 4 or 5 hours. Really bumpy drive.
I don't really want to talk about it. I'm trying to block it out of my memory. It was so horrible. And the beauty is that we have to do it again on the way back.
We're getting packed up. So we were doing this guided with our friends at Killa Expeditions and one of their partner companies up here. We got a lot of stuff. We're gonna be out here for 8 days. We're stoked. We wanna do this trek for years. You can see some of these tall peaks behind me. But today I think we're going over our first pass. It's at about 4 hours to the top and then about an hour, maybe 2 descent to camp. I think we're gonna hit 16,000 feet today. What's going on, guys? Really quick, I wanna ask for a quick favor. In 2 days, it is our best friend Hayden's birthday. And if you've been on the channel for any amount of time, you've definitely seen Hayden. We met in the spring of 2021 and have been on countless adventures since. From skiing in crap snow in the desert, to a handful of mishaps at the Canadian border, climbing Cotopaxi in Ecuador, to more road trips than I can count, we've done so much together. And after 2+ years of bugging him to start a YouTube channel, he finally did this last year. So it'd mean the world to me if you could go over to his channel and subscribe to him and leave a happy birthday comment on one of his videos. He has some of the craziest aerial videography I've ever seen of skiing the backcountry in Jackson and so much more on his channel. All right, so we're about 100 feet.
Out of breath. We're taking a break.
Definitely feeling the altitude, and after this we just get to descend to camp, so that'll be easy. And so he's coming on over, it looks like. I could not time lapse these. We're arriving to Camp 1. Just made it. Super long day, but it's only like 5 p.m. so should be able to wind down and get a good night's sleep still.
Having some tea with this banger sunset behind us. We are at camp night 1. The guys are cooking dinner for us, which is incredible. I can't wait. I'm so hungry, but I'm getting cozy while I'm waiting because today was so brutal for me, as I'm sure you saw on camera. Every time Kevin put it in my face, I just had no words or oxygen to give him words with. And day 1 was very beautiful, but very brutal.
Day 1, success. See you in the morning.
Oh, this is a full pano of me. What's up, guys? It's pretty cold last night, honestly. A lot colder than I thought it'd be. We woke up and there's frost everywhere. But I actually feel really good. Had a fucking massive headache all yesterday. I feel great now.
Freezing. Woke up to everything being frosted over. It was mainly my lower body that was super cold, but camp is getting packed up right now. We got everything put together. We had breakfast. Heading out soon. 8 kilometers today, I think, but he said 4 kilometers yesterday and we did like triple that, so who knows what that means. Is our campsite for night 2, and we're right above this little lake, check out this insane view. Look at these peaks. It's windy, so it's gonna be another cold night. But yeah, this is insane. Right, perfect view of our campsite.
All right, guys, so we are here. It is night 2, camp 2. We're all feeling way better than yesterday. We're alive, vertical, and we're just getting a little warm from the inside out.
Chili? Yeah. Special chili?
Really spicy or
Yes, very hard. I
Very?
don't know, man. It's hard chili.
doesn't smell as spicy?
Black pepper.
He just tosses it in. Amigo, ya amigo. Una bebida.
Yeah, I'll do one with you, my friend.
Yes.
Salud.
Salud.
Whoa.
Morning.
We're starting day 3, and today's gonna be a tough day, so we've been told, so wish us luck. Okay, we made it to the base of the super steep part. As you can see, the trail behind me goes straight up, and that heads to the mirador of the 3 lakes, so it's gonna be brutal getting up.
This is so brutal. I think we're at like 15,000 feet. Brutal. Straight up. Alright, so we're at 15,800. Day 3, pass number 3. Crazy backdrop, but I'm wrecked, so I'm probably not gonna shoot. We saw this sick ridge line, so we decided let's break 16. Bree hasn't been above 16 since last time we were in Peru 4 years ago, so quick little jaunt to 16.
The summit was right at that kind of flat part, and we decided to go with these mountains right here, do a little scramble, and hit 16,000 feet.
I'm gonna stick my whole head in it. Why not? It'll feel nice.
I definitely have not drank enough water today. I have a headache, I just took Advil, it's helping, but I'm really excited to be at camp.
Alright, making our way down to camp number 3. Jamaica más tequila.
Gracias.
What'd you get, Bree?
Soy un profesional.
A beer with Machu Picchu.
¿Quieres coca?
on it.
Gracias, amigo.
Bien.
Sí, bien. It's really nice out here. I just think we kind of rushed into this trek and weren't super prepared for how cold it was at night and how long the days can be. So we're gonna kind of divert to Hot Springs and end a couple days early and then go do Laguna 69, which is something we wanted to see. And then just kind of enjoy Huaraz and get back home.
Like Hayden mentioned, we kind of booked this trip randomly and last minute with our friends at Killa, and we just weren't packed properly for the conditions. That mixed with the high altitude taking its toll on all of us, we decided it was probably the best move to end the trek a few days early. We still saw almost every place we wanted to on this trek, so we made the decision as a group, and to us, it was the best call.
So just made up to Trapecio Pass. It is an ass kicker of a trip up there to like 16.5, and then it's just fucking cold as shit. The wind's whipping. Everyone that's up there is just kind of huddled behind a rock.
I've been really feeling it. I'm dehydrated. My pee has been like neon dark yellow. I've had diarrhea for like 5 days. Me, Bree, and Gianmarco made it to 16,250. Hayden went up to the pass at like 16.4, 16.5. He came back down in the time we were still going up and told us the wind was so brutal that everyone was just hurtling in little balls up there. And at that point I had almost bailed and just, was gonna wait for everyone else, but that kind of made the call.
A year and a half ago, I had some really bad knee problems and I literally couldn't hike or walk for like a while, and it got better on its own, but just had a little slight pain come in and I'm trying to massage it out. Rub her out.
It's our hard-earned dirty feet at our final campsite. Aguas Calientes, getting in the hot springs soon. Sun's already going down, so it's gonna be freezing yet again. Horrible night, but hot springs will be dope. So we're hopping in there. The best part about day 4 was that we got to finish today's hiking miles with a campground at Aguas Calientes Hot Springs. There's nothing quite like soaking in hot springs, especially after a long day in the mountains with a heavy pack. And because of our decision to end the trek early, I really can't think of a better way to wrap up this adventure.
Last one.
We actually had to take a bus west all the way to the coast and then get on a different bus to get us back to Huaraz. We spent 2 more days here recovering, and then we spent a night in Lima. We were all pretty wrecked, so we didn't really film too much, but that's going to wrap up this amazing adventure in Peru, trekking through the HUAYHUASH circuit. I hope you guys liked the video. I have a few other videos from Peru, some from Chile and Argentina, and tons of other videos on the channels, including top 10s and travel guides. So if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys on another video. Thanks for watching.